Our world is full of technology, cars, computers, even rockets to the moon. But how did we get here? The story of humans began millions of years ago with our earliest ancestors. They lived in wild forests without houses or schools, facing daily challenges to survive. This is the story of how those early people learned, grew, and changed. From simple stone tools to spacecraft, humanity's journey is one of adventure and discovery. It all began in the Stone Age, when humans survived using only what they could find. They made tools from stone, built shelters from wood, and lived in small groups for safety. Over time, humans learned to control fire, grow food, and build amazing things. Imagine looking back through a tunnel of time, from campfires to villages, then cities, and finally, civilizations. We see people learning to write, building pyramids, and shaping the world with their ideas. This journey shows our creativity and how our inventions changed everything. From surviving to thriving, this is the story of us. Let's begin this adventure together, traveling through thousands of years of history. We'll see how people lived, what they believed, and what they created. From the first sharp stone to the first footprint on the moon, this is our story. The journey continues, written every day by people like you and me. Our story starts in ancient Africa, where early humans faced a tough, simple life. They made sharp stone tools to cut meat, scrape skins, and dig for roots, a true revolution. Living in small groups, they hunted, gathered, and shared everything to survive. Cooperation was key, protecting each other from predators and teaching vital skills. Then came fire, a discovery that changed everything. At first, fire was frightening, but humans learned to control it, creating warmth, light, and cooked food. The campfire became the heart of the community, a place for sharing and storytelling. With tools and fire, early humans began to explore, moving with the seasons as nomads. They built simple shelters and painted animals on cave walls, expressing themselves through art. Even at the beginning, humans showed creativity and a desire to share their world. They weren't just surviving, they were building the first human culture. These early steps set the stage for everything that followed. The journey from stone tools to society began with family, fire, and imagination. Our ancestors' resourcefulness shaped the path of humanity. Their legacy lives on in every tool, every story, and every community today. For thousands of years, humans wandered in search of food. Then, about 10,000 years ago, they discovered farming. By planting seeds, they could grow crops like wheat and rice, ending the need to roam. At the same time, they tamed animals, goats, sheep, cattle, providing milk, wool, and meat. Farming and domestication made life safer and more predictable. People built permanent homes, forming the first villages. Living together meant working as a community, planting, harvesting, and protecting each other. With extra food, villages grew, and not everyone had to farm. Some became potters, weavers, or toolmakers, leading to specialized jobs. People began to trade goods and services, creating a more complex society. Farming allowed populations to grow and communities to thrive. This new way of life changed everything: how people lived, worked, and related to each other. The birth of farming was a turning point, setting humanity on a new path. It was the foundation for cities, culture, and civilization. From scattered bands to settled villages, humans began shaping their world. The seeds of agriculture grew into the roots of modern society. Our journey from gatherers to farmers transformed the course of history. As villages expanded, they became the world's first cities, a new way of living. Cities like Mesopotamia and Egypt bustled with markets, temples, and workshops. With so many people together, new challenges arose: how to keep order and organize big projects. The first governments formed, with leaders making laws and collecting taxes to support the city. Trade and government grew complex, and people needed a way to keep records. This led to the invention of writing, first for counting goods, then for recording laws and stories. Writing, like cuneiform in Mesopotamia, gave humanity a memory. Scribes became vital, recording information for kings, temples, and merchants. Writing allowed knowledge to be passed down accurately through generations. It made governments more organized and trade more efficient. The invention of writing marked the start of recorded history. Cities became centers of power, culture, and innovation. The written word changed human society forever. As societies grew, people built monumental structures to show their power and beliefs. In Egypt, pharaohs built pyramids as tombs aiming for immortality. Mesopotamians constructed ziggurats, stepped temples reaching toward the sky. Greeks and Romans built marble temples, centers of religious and community life. These buildings united people through shared beliefs and rituals. For protection, civilizations built massive walls, like the Great Wall of China. Such projects required advanced engineering and organization. Kings and emperors commanded huge workforces, managing resources for years. These structures are more than old buildings. They're symbols of cooperation and creativity. They show what people can achieve together. Pyramids, temples, and walls are monuments to human ambition and unity. They remind us of the power of shared dreams. Human progress is driven by invention. The wheel, first used by potters, revolutionized transport and trade when attached to carts. Suddenly, heavy loads could be moved easily, transforming farming and warfare. The discovery of iron brought stronger tools and weapons, starting the Iron Age. Iron plows and axes allowed more land to be farmed and bigger buildings to be built. As ships improved, people sailed farther, guided by the sun, stars, and eventually the magnetic compass. The compass, invented in China, made long-distance sea travel possible. These inventions connected civilizations, spreading goods and ideas across continents. Silk from China reached Rome, math from India traveled to Persia. The world became more connected and knowledge spread faster than ever. The wheel, iron, and navigation tools built the foundation for global exchange. Each new idea sparked more progress. Technology linked people, cultures, and possibilities. The world was never the same. For centuries, people knew only their own lands, separated by vast oceans. In the 1400s, the age of exploration began in Europe. Explorers like Columbus and da Gama sailed into the unknown, seeking new routes and riches. They discovered the Americas, connecting continents for the first time. This brought new foods, animals, and ideas, but also conflict and disease. The world grew larger and more complex. At the same time, a scientific revolution was underway. Thinkers like Copernicus and Galileo challenged old beliefs, using observation and experiment. Galileo's telescope revealed that Earth orbits the Sun, changing our view of the universe. Newton's laws explained gravity and motion, unlocking secrets of nature. Science gave people confidence to question, explore, and invent. The spirit of discovery transformed both our world and our understanding of it. New lands and new ideas set the stage for the modern age. The spirit of exploration reached beyond Earth in the 20th century. Airplanes, radios, and computers connected the world, but space was the new frontier. In 1957, Sputnik became the first satellite in orbit, marking the start of the space age. Soon after, Yuri Gagarin became the first human in space, seeing Earth from above. In 1969, Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, a moment that united the world. Space exploration required courage, intelligence, and teamwork. Robotic probes now explore distant planets, and astronauts live on the International Space Station. Space technology gave us GPS and global communication. More importantly, it gave us a new perspective. From space, Earth is one fragile, beautiful home. The journey into space continues, inspiring new generations. Our reach for the stars shows there are no limits to human curiosity. From stone tools to spacecraft, humanity's journey is extraordinary. We began as hunter-gatherers, learned to farm, built cities, and invented writing. Each new technology moved us forward: wheels, iron, compasses, telescopes. But our story is also about art, culture, and the need to leave our mark. Today, we're connected by the internet and live longer, healthier lives. We've sent robots to Mars and dream of traveling there ourselves. Yet challenges remain, caring for our planet and living together in peace. The story of humanity is still being written by all of us. The future depends on our choices and discoveries. What will we invent next? What new worlds will we explore? Our journey proves we have endless potential for creativity and cooperation. As long as we stay curious and courageous, there's no limit to what we can achieve. The never-ending story of us continues, together.